Dan, I need this house done by tomorrow, noon.
$5,000 bonus.
No. Noon tomorrow. Can you make it happen, brother?
Got it.
All right. Love you, brother. Thanks, man.
As soon as you give me some more direction.
Okay. Bye, Hey guys, we're at my Mansard roof house in Crestline. We have taken the Mansard roof off and put siding up, and it's starting to look really good. It's a nice rainy day, and on rainy days, it sometimes exposes water issues on houses. After we bought this house, we noticed some water coming in the basement. So a lot of times investors or homeowners are scared to buy houses with water problems. So I wanted to show y'all kind of how we fix it. We've hired a company to come in and put a internal system to catch all the water. So I want to show you guys how that works and let this company kind of explain kind of the process of doing that. Okay, so guys, we have got the vanities here, the toilets here, even the mirrors, the tile. We have everything here so we can get this house finished. We've had our rough inspections. We're going in, we're patching the sheetrock in some areas, and we should be painting this thing in probably 2 or 3 days. And then I have kitchen cabinets coming in next week, so we could have this house ready in about 2 weeks. We have real hardwoods coming in. We're gonna change out these handrails to our normal iron handrails. New lights, of course. Yeah, a lot of activity today. It was a screen back deck, I think. We took the screens out, changed the post, 6x6 post, kind of gives it that beefy look. And new decking, ready to go, man. The master's gonna have a shower and a vanity and toilet, obviously. So we hired BDry Waterproofing to come in and help us with this problem we have here. Sammy, what exactly do you do at BDry?
So I'm in a sales consultant role, project management. So I'm the one that comes out to the house. We'll kind of figure out what's going on with the house. We will talk about the issues and figure out a plan to then fix those issues.
Basically what happens is the water's coming through the wall, right? So you put some sheathing on this wall, a plastic vinyl sheathing.
Yeah, so so once the concrete has been taken out,
okay,
we'll then trench out all of the debris and gravel and dirt. We'll then set a...
Are you typically at the footing level?
Well, so it is a case-by-case study.
Okay.
So, so sometimes we're like next to the footing. Sometimes the footing could be another 2 feet deep.
Okay.
So, so we try to get
as long as you're under the slab, you should be okay, right?
Yeah, so roughly about 8 inches.
Okay.
The wall is completely sealed. Any water intrusion at any height or level is then protected. You can build your 2x4 wall back, sheetrock it, and you know that everything behind it is going to be dry.
It's important though, you never puncture that sheathing, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, correct. So,
I've made that mistake before. In our market, there's a lot of basements, and leaky basements are a big thing here. So I think that when houses were built, they did some waterproofing, put in some drains. Those kind of clog up over time and basements start to leak. It really intimidates buyers and homeowners. So I really like doing those kind of houses because I know how to fix them. So we hire companies like BDry and other companies like Exterior Waterproofing to come in, and they put these internal systems in, and they offer a lifetime warranty, and it really works well. Now, at times the water can be up under the slab too, right?
It can.
So if that internal system is below the slab, it catches that water also.
Correct.
Okay.
So our system will capture water intrusion from the wall side,
okay,
and from the slab side. And some of the differences, so we actually drill small holes in each of the blocks.
Okay.
So each block has 2 cells, and each cell gets a hole. And so by doing that, that will then allow the water that's inside the block wall to have a place to go to take the hydrostatic pressure off the wall and go into our system, which will then be corralled and taken to a basin that will house the sump pump.
Maybe the old school exterior waterproofing companies like to fix it from the outside because they say the water intrusion coming through the block over years can kind of make that block brittle. Is that true?
By having those weep holes to give the water a place to go, that will then not let the water sit inside the wall. That can cause foundation damage.
Right.
So there's really no way to stop the water. We can only manage it.
Right.
For example, this basement's underground, roughly 4 feet-ish, 3 to 4
Right.
feet. You know, if you have a basement that's 10 to 12 feet underground, a French drain is only 3 feet deep.
Right.
At its best.
Okay.
So there's another, 6 to 10 feet of earth that is just shedding water on the wall, and that's where you get a lot of foundation trouble.
Why do most of those exterior drains kind of fail over time?
A lot of older houses have a corrugated pipe, a terracotta clay pipe. Like in this area, these houses, in the 50s and 60s, that was the pipes that were used.
Okay.
Over time, those pipes break, roots can grow through them, they can just physically collapse. So then that will then stop the water from having a place to go and start building pressure on the outside of the wall, which then over time it'll leak to the inside, and now here we are.
Right. Obviously, when there's water, there's a lot of times mold. Do you guys help treat the mold also?
We do. So there's a big difference in like how you can treat mold. So we use a fogging method that will then kill the mold. Okay. But we don't physically scrub it off the joist. That would be kind of referred to as more of a company that just handles.
Right.
Wherever the pipe is in the ground has a lifetime warranty that stays with the house. It's not so much for the owner, it's just for the property. Right. So if they move and they sell the house to Bob, and we transfer the warranty to Bob. Yes. If we do work for contractors and it's for such and such builder, when the house is sold, we then transfer the warranty to that person. Okay. So then the contractor's actually out of the loop, and they would deal directly with us in the event that was an issue. So on a typical house like this, how long does an install take? So this is pretty standard install. It's about 75 feet. So we always try to budget roughly 2 days. Okay. And it probably end up about a day, day and a half. So I get a lot of calls like, hey, I'm thinking about buying this house. Can you come look at this property for me? So I'll go to the house. Right. And they've got all the staining on the walls, and like this wall's white and this wall's gray, and they've painted 7 inches of drywall on there. Yeah. And I'm like, guys, this is all totally fixable. Yeah. And why it's important to fix it is to take the hydrostatic pressure off the wall, because that's how foundation problems happen. Right. So when houses are not fixed, 3-6 years down the road, they're going to call me for foundation issues. And I've seen it. Still got to do the water. Yes. I've seen that more times than I can count. The wall starts moving, get the cracks going. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what I've noticed as a seller, I've sold hundreds of houses with these waterproofing systems in it, and buyers feel so confident and comfortable knowing that that's done, right? Correct, absolutely. I know a lot of flippers, investors, homeowners try to solve the water issues by, painting dry lock on the walls, rerouting the gutters. And I know that those things can help, but I've seen those fail a lot also. So as an investor, I've always just, if there's any kind of water problem, I just go ahead and tackle it from the beginning, get it done, put in a system, so my buyers feel comfortable, buying the house. Absolutely. Yeah, so typically on a basement house, waterproofing costs are gonna be somewhere in between $4 and maybe $7 grand. That sounds expensive, but really to have peace of mind for your basement to never leak again. I know for me, I've lived in houses with leaky basements, and every time it rains, you get this anxiety, and so it's really a good product just to have done, and you never have to worry about it again. Okay, Sammy, I appreciate you, man. Yes, I really do. BDry is a great company. How can people reach out to you guys and get a quote? So you can call us at our office. It's at 205-942-1976. Okay. We have a website. It's BDryAlabama.com. Okay. And so those are 2 avenues to get in touch with us. You can get on Google, Facebook. You can read all of the feedback from all the customers that are in this area. Okay. We service about a 90-mile area. Okay. So there is a lot of customers that we have in town that have provided a lot of great feedback, and we're just kind of keeping that rolling.